enjoy. I try to get on whenever I have.
Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Now here's Brunson. Now the starting group for the visitors. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's DeSumo, then it's Maxey, and it's Vassell in at the three. Brown shot is good. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Shot clock at 5. DeSumo can't hit. And Brunson's got the ball here for Charlotte. Here's Daniels. Deflected. And they get it back. Washington's shot is good. About a minute into this first quarter. Vassell outside. DeSumo outside. Launches it from deep. Second chance shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
Now here's Maxey. And here's Vassell from the arc. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Daniels, that one's true.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Here's Maxey. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Puts up a deep three. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Now Brown. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Maxey surveying the D. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. I asked, what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but Coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe he just did that.
Wow.
Yeah, and Klingon is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
DeSumo outside. Second chance effort. Rejected by Klingon. Down low. Here's Brown. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
How about the elevation for Brown there? He really gets up quick to throw it down.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Landale's checked in for Klingon. Jackson comes in for Washington. Karis LeVert's checked in for Daniels, and it's Walter in for Brown. Carter, good.
Well, making those are big for Carter Jr. They keep the defense honest.
Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Hornets leading by 8. Walter from outside. They get it back. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. Clarkson passes to Vanderbilt. Williams from long range. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Landale, the pass to LeVert. Here's Walter. He's covered by Clarkson. And Landale gets it to go.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Williams passes to Carter. Okoro outside. 4-3. There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Brunson. Goes up at the elbow. Off the left rim and out.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Okoro, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Walter. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
It's deflected. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Hornets up by 4, and we'll be back in just a minute. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Terrence Mann is out there with Maxey. Then there's Achua. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. It's Daniels with a drive. Vassell with the rebound. How about Dyson Daniels, Grant? Last season, leading the league in steals.
Well, averaging over 3 a game. That mark hadn't been met in over 3 decades, BA. In the process, the Aussie earning the nickname, the Great Barrier Thief. Not bad.
Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
DeSumo, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Here's Washington. Kept alive by Charlotte. Another shot. And Brown lays it in. Brown's got 8.
Yeah, it's 6'6" with good hops. Very well down low.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back over to you guys.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The swim move for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Daniels. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Achua passes to Mann. Outside Maxey. Puts up a three. Sinks the tray. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Timeout call, the Hornets. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And it's good. 2 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside Maxey. DeSumo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Hits a three-pointer. DeSumo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
Inside goes Brunson. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Mann. No good from outside.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
A good look from Brown. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his third assist of the night.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Landale's checked in for Klingon. Jackson comes in for Washington. Karis LeVert's checked in for Daniels. And it's Walter in for Brown. DeSumo for 3. Knocks down the long J. DeSumo's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Goes up with the strike. Here's Landale. Banked it in off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 5.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Maxey's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. LeVert outside. Shot from 12. No luck on that one. 1:25 left to play in the second quarter. Here's DeSumo driving inside. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for Charlotte. 3-point lead. Pass to Landale. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
Williams passes to Okoro. That three's off the mark. Hornets leading by 5. From 12 feet. LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got his first 2 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And book it for Vanderbilt.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
LeVert passes to Jackson. Vanderbilt against LeVert. Inside. Here's Landale. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Williams against Brunson. Clarkson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. At one point they were ahead by 8 points. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Christian Brown with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
PJ Washington out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Brunson in at the one spot. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him.
Well, a solid defender with a very big body. Carter Jr. is not someone you want to test.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Brunson. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Tries again, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, this shows you how strong Klingon is. Even when you foul him, he just out-muscles you.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw tonight. Maxey passes to Vassell. Fires in the triple. Vassell's got 5 now.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And how about your Will Stingers? Give them a round of applause.
Outside Brown. Pass to Daniels. Over Vassell. Goes back up. Klingon. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work. Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Man, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Washington's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Maxey finds Vassell. Counted from distance. Give him 8.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Outside Brown. Lets it fly. Back to Washington. 4 on the clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot comes out.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Maxey. Pass to Mann. And he hits it to tie the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Brunson with it, and it's Mann picking him up. Charlotte, no good that time either. Here's Maxey. They grab their own miss. Achua passes to Maxey. For the lead. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Charlotte making some changes. Landale's checked in for Klingon. Jackson comes in for Washington. And it's Walter in for Brunson.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Daniels has gone 3 of 7 tonight. And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or two, he's really come into his own, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocked some things for him.
Brown passes to Landale. Stolen by Carter. Here we go. The finish. Here's Maxey. Finished off the break. 14 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Daniels. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush. The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Landale. Here's Walter. Maxey covering. Daniels. 3-pointer off the mark. 1:25 left in the third. And here's Maxey outside. There's the 3. Brown grabs the board.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Here's Walter. There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Maxey. Pass to Carter. Into the lane. And it's slammed in by Carter.
That's how you go to the rim. Athletic move there from Carter Jr.
And it's Daniels with the ball for the Hornets. Trailing by 5. 36 seconds left in the third. And the shot's good. Daniels has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Achua with the dunk.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
Achua with a steal. Pass to Mann. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Mann's got 5 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Stolen by Vassell. Here's the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
It could go. Off target with the shot. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Up by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Williams, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Achua. Then there's Okoro, and it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. And Brunson gets it to go.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Here's Williams, driving in. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's LeVert on the wing. The shot. That one a little long.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And that one's good. Brunson.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
The 3 from Okoro. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. LeVert outside. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams looking around. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Daniels is checked in for Charlotte.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's LeVert for 3. Here's Klingon. And that one is stuffed right through.
You can see that this is how dominant Klingon can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding him.
Now here's Williams. Dosunmu outside for 3. Offensive board. Pass to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Here's Daniels. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Here's Clarkson. He takes it in, and the bucket is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Daniels against Clarkson. Daniels misses.
Now, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
To the inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Wide open look. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Daniels has gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. Throws it up high. Okoro, no good.
Almost a highlight reel play. Hey, you have to appreciate the effort, man.
Here's Klingon. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
At 7'2", Klingon is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
Williams with it. Now guarded by Daniels. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Brunson with it. 5 on the clock. Williams grabs the board.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Clarkson for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Brown's checked in for LeVert. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called for. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
I love it. When Klingon starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
For 3, Maxey. Daniels against Vassell. Carter, high post. Clock at 6. Dosunmu for 3. And Klingon pulls it down.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Here's Vassell. Takes it inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're behind by 8. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
It's gonna be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul. I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Achua passes to Vassell. There's the drive, and he goes in for the dunk. The visiting club takes the win on the road.
That's the end of the game.
Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes...
The W.
Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Devin Vassell. Wendell Carter is out there with Precious Achua. Then there's DeSumo, and it's Maxey in at the 1. Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
Now here's DeSumo. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And Boston pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. Nice D from Vassell. Right side Achua. Maxey against Mitchell. Now Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's DeSumo. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Jr. Well, in pursuit of the basketball, that extra effort paying off for Wendell Carter Jr.
Here's DeSumo. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Vassell, and they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And Doris, very disciplined are the Celtics at the defensive end of the floor.
And BA, they do something that great defensive teams do. They limit their fouls. They don't gamble for steals. They try to give up one contested shot. At the rim, it's all about verticality.
They're just quick and crafty. Maxey really makes it tough on the defenders.
These are his first free throws of the game. Jones, he's checked in for Boston.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Here's Champagny. Pass to Grant. Achua with a steal. Dosunmu outside. Outside Maxey. Over Mitchell. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Achua with a steal. And here's Carter. Back to Achua. Outside Maxey. The putback. Rebounded by Champagny. Boston on offense. 4-point game. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
For three, Maxey. Again, Maxey missing.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Towns for three. The rebound by Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Again, Maxey missing.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
The three from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Boston.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Vassell's shot is good.
The defense makes it hard for Vassell, but he slips his shot right through.
Here's Dosunmu. Boston pulls it in.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Jones with the ball. No made baskets yet. Pass to Champagny. To stop the drought. And that one drops.
What a quick release on Towns' jumper. That makes it hard to contest.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Wade, he's checked in for Champagny. Barnes comes in for Grant, and it's Malik Beasley in for Mitchell. Barnes with it, guarded now by Okoro, and there it is for him.
And that's the thing about Barnes. He doesn't always look like he's moving fast, but very few guys seem to catch him.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like. And just playing with reckless abandon.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Jones, the pass to Barnes. With a 9-footer. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
A minute 58 left in the first. To the middle. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
Celtics trail by 6. Now here's Jones. Still without a bucket. It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Okoro outside. Pure from three-point range.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Beasley outside. Pass to Wade. Can they get it? He can't get it to go. To the paint. Here's Achua. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Man, he's checked in for Achua.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
And it's Vanderbilt off the drive, and Vanderbilt slams it in.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've got.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the night. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams. No points so far. Pass to Vanderbilt. On the wing man. 6 to shoot. Clarkson outside. Pulls it. Some solid D from Beasley. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Leading by 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
19.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
We've got Trey Murphy. He's out there with Mitchell. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. That's the Boston 5. Carter against Towns. Towns gets past the contact and scores.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Vassell outside. Pass to Maxey. Back to Vassell. To the middle. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Assist.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him. Back to Mitchell. On target from range.
Boy, when Towns is moving the basketball, guys, the floor opens up for him. The defense has now got to respect passing and scoring.
Here's Vassell. Tries again. Vanderbilt to pass to Carter. Maxey surveying the D. For 3, Vassell. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
As if he's not tough enough to guard already. Towns with the floater.
All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck. Because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
The Celtics making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Maxey against Jones. Here's DeSumo. Pass to Carter. Oh, and Towns with the block.
This is exactly what you need from Karl Anthony Towns on the defensive end.
Oh, got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Both shots good from the stripe. The visitors with the ball. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Brian?
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Maxey, following the bucket by the Celtics. DeSumo for 3. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 5. Tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's DeSumo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. Wade, he's checked in for Champagne. And so he hits both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Tyrese Maxey.
Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Monday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Magic, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
And he makes both free throws.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Maxey. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Boston. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Now here's Achua. He's got 6.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Celtics trail by 10. Pass to Barnes. Shot from the low post is good. Barnes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
How about the quick first step by Achua on that drive? Nice.
Boston on offense. And first time out of the game called for Boston.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Substitution on the court.
Williams against Jones. Pass to Clifford. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one's on Clarkson. Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Good on the second one. And here is Maxey. He's got 7. Pass to Okoro. Back to Maxey. Ooh, a beautiful reverse layup. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Achua with a steal. Lets it fly. Outside Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
3-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Some solid D from Beasley. Here's Barnes. Poke loose.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Celtics trail by 11. Down low. Clifford. Pass to Wade. It's Barnes on the wing. Clock at 4. Fires for 3. Wade misses. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Achua. Williams passes to Maxey. From downtown. The rebound by Beasley.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Count that bucket. Barnes has got 9 points.
That takes a nice controlled handle and then the confident finish. Harrison Barnes looking really good right now.
Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it.
Well, BA, he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
Mitchell's checked in for Jones. Now here's Clarkson. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drains the triple.
That is ridiculous range from Jordan Clarkson.
Now Beasley. No points yet. Here's Clifford. Off target from the baseline.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
For your something, you next team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to back it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
Kenny. That about right?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Precious Achiuwa.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Vassell in at the 3. Back to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Pass to Champagny. To the left wing. Shoots. Towns can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And here's Maxey outside. He buries it from 3. Maxey's got 12 points.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Achiuwa's checked in for Clarkson. Both free throws good from Maxey. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Towns passes to Mitchell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. 5 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Up top, Maxey. Checked by Mitchell. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 7 points here in the quarter.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Mitchell against Maxey. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Ayo Dosunmu picks one up. That free throw is good from Mitchell. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Just tremendous concentration by Precious Achiuwa. You can't play defense any better. That's just great offense.
Here's Towns. Over Maxey, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line, and he can't get the first one. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Vassell passes to Dosunmu. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Dosunmu's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Williams from long range. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Away team foul. Williams, first personal foul, 3rd team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Misses off the left iron.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Williams looking around. Pass to Okoro. Rebounded by the Celtics. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. He has 7.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
Boston making a switch here. Here's Williams. He's off on that one. Jones with some nice D. Celtics trail by 15. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Celtics Entertainment.
Williams against Jones on the wing man. Outside, Williams. Pass to Okoro. This one for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Barnes. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one. Barnes is gone 5 of 8 from the field. Outside, Williams. Okoro on the wing. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Pass to Jones. Over to the left wing. And Boston again with the bucket.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Clifford's gone 2 of 4 from the field. A minute 4 left in the 3rd quarter. Vassell with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Back to Vassell. Shoots over Barnes. And Vassell, the bucket on the assist from Williams. Vassell's got 6.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Jones, a pass to Towns. Now here's Barnes. Jones from outside. No good. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Williams. To the inside, Vanderbilt. Jacks up a three. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
Jones from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not call for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double.
49. The visiting team.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Dean Wade, Trey Murphy out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Champagnie at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Here's Wade to the wing on the left. Champagnie shot is off.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Dosunmu, the pass to Achua. Can't get it to go. He's shooting 6 for 7 so far in this one. Ahead, here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Maxey passes to Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And it's Maxey missing. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Grant. Sinks that one from the post. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
But Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Maxey passes to Carter. Can't connect from short range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball moving is flawless. Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is adjustment. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here, and the ball goes out of bounds, turned over.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
Now here's Maxey. Inside. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Maxey. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Mitchell, the pass to Graham. Pass to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. Champagnie's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Dosunmu. He gets it in there.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Celtics trail by 6. The 3 from Mitchell. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
The Celtics making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, guys, at 6'8", Precious Achiuwa hits the boards with ferocity and with abandon. He brings tremendous energy to whatever team he's playing for.
Shooting for the
And he's good on the second.
He couldn't sink them all, but did just enough to make this a 2-possession ball game.
Grant outside. Back to Mitchell. From 7 feet away, and he can't bank that one in.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
For 3, Maxey. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
And here is Maxey. Carter, high post. Isumu outside. Six on the shot clock. Back to Carter. Mitchell grabs a miss. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Williams is checked in for Tyrese Maxey. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-7 run. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
You can really see a squad with losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Time now to present our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the
Williams in the post. Checked by Mitchell. It's good.
Carter Jr. demanding that he be the guy to deliver in the big-time moment. Okay, Wendell.
High post Towns. Carter's there.
awaiting foul. Wendell Carter Jr.
Good on the first. And that brings him within 2 here. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Williams. And so Towns nails them both.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. He can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Carter, the pass to Vassell. Now Achiuwa. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. The visitors with the ball. Now Maxey. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Maxey against Mitchell to the middle. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Carter. Achiuwa passes to Vassell. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you, Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
Maxey with it. 54 seconds left in the game. Carter finds Maxey. 5 to shoot. Pass to Achiuwa. Now Maxey. Checked by Mitchell. And they'll get another chance. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Mitchell, second personal foul, third team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Mitchell, third personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
At the line.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, you love to see a guy step in nice, calm, cool, and collected and knock the free throws in.
Boston calls timeout. They trail by 7. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
Here's Mitchell. To the inside. Towns. Count it!
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game. And Boston calls time here. They're trailing by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell misses. On the wing, Vassell drills it from deep.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
And here's Grant from the arc. Vassell with the rebound. Achua finds Vassell. Here's the three. Can't connect. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little